your hands right there. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Oh, boy. Yeah. Do you feel joy? Say joy. 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 Amen. Don't be ashamed to call his name. Yes, Lord. Only God can give that woman the kind of joy she has right there. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see all of y'all. Thank you for coming in. Okay? We have a discussion. We got to talk about something this morning. Now, the video you just heard me play, okay, it's a meme. You know, they getting that Joy Teller on social media. Baby, they are getting at Joy Teller on social media, honey. Oh, my goodness. When I heard this, I had fell out. I'm going to play it one more time. When I heard this, I fell out. I said, no, they didn't.
Do you feel joy? Say joy. 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 Amen. Don't be ashamed to call his name. Yes, Lord. Only God can give that woman the kind of joy she has right there. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord.
All these memes that they're doing about Joy Teller, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, okay? All these memes that they doing all over social media about Joy Teller, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, okay? Now listen, I know it's funny. I'm laughing too. But I have to still come in and tell y'all, stop clowning this woman, okay? Because she thought to use the box to get where she needed to go, okay? So y'all stop clowning her, even though it's funny, okay? But stop clowning her. And she's in hiding somewhere because I haven't seen her on social media yet. Good morning, everybody that is in the chat, okay? I see Arpain. How are you, Arpain? It's good to see you. Arpain just answered the question. He said, yes, immediately, okay? Immediately, because I had asked a question in the chat. Y'all, please make sure you vote, okay, in the chat. Walker, good morning. Derek, how are you? 18, I see you. Tara, how are you? The child of God, how are you? Miss Straight Up No Chaser, how you doing? I would not know who any of these people are if it were not for your show. Oh, okay. Well, then that means you know this is foolishness. I don't. This is foolishness, baby. Maybe it's good you don't know these people. Good morning, everybody. So the title of this nonsense today is, should the LA mayor resign after she enjoyed her trip in Ghana? Okay, so the LA mayor, I asked the question, I said, should Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, resign? Okay, Gavin Newsom, he need to go too. Okay, Gavin Newsom, he need to go too. I hope I'm saying his name right. He need to go too. Because my problem is, you know y'all state always have wildfires. Like, you know this. You know what I'm saying? And so it made sense for y'all to cut $17.6 million from the fire department. $17.6 million from the fire department. That made sense to you. Okay? That made sense to you. Now, they said she wanted to cut 23 million, but they cut 17.6 million. That's what I saw. Okay? And we're going to have some people that's going to talk a little bit today, and some is going to be fiery. Okay? and some is going to be this is legit, okay? And I'll let you know which one is in theory, okay? Because there's a lot of stories going around why they could not save this city, why all these wildfires started. There's a lot of nonsense going on, and they don't actually know how all this started, okay? They don't actually know. This is what they claim. They don't actually know, okay? So we're going to discuss, we're going to get into it, okay? We're going to get into it and we're going to see what's going on, okay? And it's sad because so many people lost their homes, okay? The fire hydrants were not working properly. They said they ran out of water, okay? And I'm going to share something with y'all. They let 800 prisoners out, okay? They let 800 prisoners out to help the fire department. My problem is, now a lot of people was like, nah, take heed. That's good that they let these prisoners out, okay? Now, y'all know I don't like to do no homework, but I had to do some homework. Y'all know I don't like to do nothing. I don't like to do no homework. Just get on here and talk ish and get off, okay? But I had to. Good morning, Red Lipstick Vibe. Hey, Quincy, what's going on, baby? Tara, I see you, honey. And to all the newcomers, how are you? So they let 800 prisoners out of prison, okay, to help with all this foolery, okay? Listen, that's right. No charts either. No, baby. No, no, no. Take heed doesn't do that. I get on here and talk shit and I go off. That's what I do. But, you know, and occasionally when it's something like this, I got to go study. I hate it, though. I hate it. I ain't going to sit up here and lie. Now, anyway, they let 800 prisoners out to help them try to calm this thing. Now, my problem is that this is dangerous, okay? They don't see it, but this is dangerous. You let 800, you know, prisoners out to help you calm this fire, but now we're talking about the problem really was with the fire department is the DEI. Now, y'all know I don't like to mention DEI, but they're saying that's the problem with the fire department, okay? Now, what I believe the problem is that they had sent, now, not just them, but there's other fire departments all over the United States, sent some of their equipment to Ukraine, allegedly, okay? But that 17.6 million is a big problem as well, because you hire, now see, these the prisoners, you know, they get paid like, I think they were paying them like $4.50 a day. You know what I'm saying? $4.50 a day to $10.50 a day. Okay, so you're playing you're praying. You're playing. I'm still saying it wrong. Okay, I'm still saying it wrong. You are paying. Okay, now I got it. You are paying these prisoners a day $4.50 to $10.50. Stop laughing at me, 18. Okay, you're paying these people this money. Okay, I'm trying. So, and they're gonna go risk their life. Okay. And a whole storm, a whole shit storm, okay? Okay? Be quiet, walk and talk about, come on, you can do it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you would think that this makes sense. These people are going in here for $4.50 or up to $10.50 a day, okay? Trying to calm this you know, Armageddon, okay? Trying to calm this Armageddon. And listen. It just doesn't make sense. You're putting the citizens in danger, You are putting these citizens in danger. And so you unleash 800 prisoners onto LA. You know what I'm saying? You putting the citizens in danger. Can you imagine? Now you're right, all this is alleged. Remember I told y'all we can't just get out here and just be, but it's all over the news. Okay? So allegedly, until we find out what's really going on. Now they're talking about some indigenous fish. Did I say that correctly? Some indigenous fish. Okay? All right? Yep. Yep. I see you, contractor. I see it. So they're saying this is why they couldn't really get the water that they wanted because of this indigenous fish, allegedly. But what it looked like to me is that because they didn't pre-water the forest, okay? They didn't pre-water the forest, okay? They didn't sweep the forest like they supposed to, okay? And letting trees decay and everything in here, okay? That looks like the problem. That looks like the problem. Every time we go past our daughter college, right, we're going to go pick her up. And there's like, the trees are like massive. It's so big. You know what I'm saying? The land is big and wide. It's huge. Occasionally when we're going through there, we see them spraying the trees down because there's houses in the area. So they're spraying the trees down. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the problem. Gavin Newsom, okay, allegedly, and Karen Bassett, because they didn't want to pay the money, okay, because they didn't want to pay the money to sweep the forest and douse the forest down with water and stuff like that, okay, allegedly, because it costs the city too much money, okay, it costs the state too much money, okay, they said, now this is allegedly, they said, let it happen, and then we can go and get some FEMA money to recoup everything that we lost. Now, when it makes sense that they would do fire prevention first, that makes more sense. It makes more sense. But the thing is, now this is all alleged. Okay, this is all alleged. Okay? But it makes sense that they would do fire prevention first. You saving so many lives and homes and everything like that. That make more sense than waiting for everything to burn the hell down. And now you trying to get FEMA to come in and help you. And now y'all saw Biden press conference where he said the federal government will stand by and help. You know, they will stand by the state and help them rebuild. Now, how can you promise that and Trump about to come in here? How do you promise that? But y'all got money to send to Ukraine. You about to give Ukraine a going away package in a few days. It's been all over social media, allegedly. Let's get into the foolery, okay? Let's get into the foolery, honey, okay? So we're going to play this young man first, and then we're going to go straight to the news, okay? Let's get in here. Here we go. Can you imagine? Oh, my goodness. I can't. You know what? To the families who lost everything, I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. To the families who lost everything, I am so sorry. Okay? Here we go.
So you're telling me all this fire stuff could have potentially been avoided in California, but instead they wanted to save some type of indigenous fish. Hear me out. See, this is very much a political problem as it is a nature problem. Here's why. The governor of California wanted to allocate around 800,000 acres of water, which is equivalent to around 200 billion gallons of water, to protect these fish, and also told the people that there's no water in the fire hydrants. You guys got to figure that out amongst yourselves. What a guy. And through all of this, you might ask yourself, who in their right mind would take $17.5 million away from the fire department, knowing California has a lot of fires? Oh, this lady. That's because they paid prison workers $2 an hour to put out these fires with no experience. And just when you thought it didn't get any worse, it actually does. So State Farm cut off thousands of homeowners' policies because California put in a policy that wouldn't allow State Farm to raise their premium to protect themselves. So what they did was just cut off everybody from insurance. So you see all these people saying they don't have fire insurance because the insurance companies just cut them off last minute. Blame California. And the craziest part about all of this, through all the controversy and all the beautiful homes that were lost, prayers for California. They had no idea how none of this even started. What a shame. Prayers for California. I'm gone.
And right now, they still don't know how all this started. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Sister 1973. How are you? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. So my first donation of the day, Furious, how are you, honey? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Furious says, this is crazy. Like GMA says, end of days. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Can you imagine? Now, Furious is right. This is the end of days now. He ain't lying about that. Y'all see all this nonsense going on. This is the end of days, honey. He ain't lying about that. Sister 1973, thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat, honey. Now, Sister 1973, she's already being fresh this morning. She said, this some epic bullshit for real. Now, listen, this too early. It's too early, sister. It's too early. It's too early. Thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat. And thank you, Furious, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. So, now, some of the stuff the young man said, it's not all the way true, okay? But we're going to get to the news, okay? Good morning, Mr. He said. How are you? We're going to get to the news. We're going to get to the news next. And to all the newcomers, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Please donate to the channel if you feel the content. What's up, Tara? Did I greet you before? Because I'm just running my mouth. So let's continue. Now, the news says something else. Let's see what the news say. Okay, here we go.
Joining us now is Fox News contributor Leo Terrell in West LA. Look, Leo, wildfires erupting in Southern California should come as no surprise to anyone. So why was LA so unprepared to deal with fires of this magnitude?
I'll tell you right now, Todd, because it's not a priority. It should have been a priority. It was a priority. President Trump brought it to Governor Newsom's attention in 2018 when he talked about having water coming down from the north into California. He didn't listen. President Trump talked about it in October.
Let me stop right there because I see Tracy. Tracy said, I'm glad I live on the East Coast, baby. All right now. The heart go out to California, baby. All right now. Our hearts go out to California, baby, because, oh, my God, it looked like, listen. Now, none of us know what hell looked like. Do you hear me? None of us know what hell looked like unless you had went to glory and the doctors brought you back and God said, here's another chance, okay? So none of us know what hell looks like, okay? But baby, when you see the pictures, honey, it looked like hell on earth done sat up there, boom. You know what I'm saying? Hell just came up, boom, and sat right there, okay? I ain't lying. The neighborhoods look horrible. I've never seen nothing like that in my life, never. Now, they said it's 8 total fires all together. I've never saw nothing like that in my life. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's continue.
The failure of California to focus on fire prevention. Instead, we talk about DEI. We talk about having Karen Bass in Africa. The priority is not on fire prevention, but on climate change, on EV mandates. And you know who's paying for this? It's the citizens in California.
And I want to stop real quick right here. Why was Karen Bassett in Ghana? Why were you in Ghana? Okay, good morning, Mrs. She said, how are you, my sister? It's good to see you. Why was Karen Bassett in Ghana? Because y'all remember, okay? Y'all remember when the Texas senator did that same nonsense. What's his name? I forgot his name. That Texas senator, the Texas senator did the same nonsense, and they roll his ass. Yes, honey. They roll his ass. They roll him so bad on social media. Okay? They roll him so bad on social media. Hey, David, how are you? They roll his behind so bad on social media. His ass took the next flight coming back to Texas. Y'all remember when they had that nasty snowstorm and ice was everywhere. People, pipes were bursting and everything. People, house was flooded with water, turned into ice and everything. It was really bad. And him and his family were flying to Cancun. Yup, Ted Cruz. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Ted Cruz. And his ass did a 360 and came the hell back to Texas. Okay? So now, this is the problem. This is the problem. Okay? This is the problem. She was in Ghana. When this stuff broke out, whatever she was doing, she was supposed to carry her behind from Ghana and come back here. That's what she was supposed to do. Now, the time when she left, the fires nothing was going on yet, allegedly. Okay? But she's supposed to have once she heard that, whatever she was doing in Ghana, she was supposed to come back. Now, they said because she was she was celebrating something with the president in Ghana. Okay? I guess the election or something, but she was celebrating something over there. Now, your happy behind was supposed to come the hell back. That's what you were supposed to do. Tell the president, I'm sorry, I am not able to be with y'all. I have a crisis back at home, okay? That's what it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, okay? Let's continue. Here we go. It made sense that she would have brought her happy ass back, okay? To help her city, her town, her state. You know what I'm saying? You're the mayor. What the hell? Here we go.
Because just like myself, I'm in my evacuation clothes and my sleeping clothes. You don't know what's going to happen. What happened to Pacific Palisades and Altadena should have never happened. And then one final point. Why did the mayor cut $17 million out of the fire department budget? Why? It's not a priority, Todd.
Well, that mayor, Karen Bass, when pressed by reporters, didn't have a lot to say. Watch.
She ain't gonna have nothing to say.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today? Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
You had a long flight from Africa to craft a response, yet that is what she gives the reporter.
The response she gave the reporter was she. She didn't give him nothing. Good morning, Lost in Translation podcast. Green Beans, I hope I greeted you. I keep seeing you making comments. I hope I greeted you. How are you, sir? So that's, you know what I'm saying? She said nothing. Quincy, she said nothing. She said nothing. She turned her face, act like she didn't see the reporter. She did nothing. Luxury Pics, how are you? She did nothing. She said she. Her residents are losing everything. She didn't have one word to say to them. Gavin Newsom was bombarded by one of the residents, okay? Gavin Newsom was bombarded by one of the residents. He was trying to do a news interview or something, okay? A news conference or something. And so this woman just walked up on him. Okay, Caucasian woman. She was a Karen. She walked up on him and she said, listen, I want to hear you talk to the president because we need to know what is going to happen. I need you to be on the phone talking to the president. He gonna say, I'm trying to get in touch with the president. I have called 3 times. Gavin, come on, baby. Come on now. You know you lying. You know you lying, baby. You was on the phone how many times? 3 times. Okay? He know he got a crisis going on in California. So you telling me you called him 3 times and he didn't answer? Gavin, come on now. Come on now. You lying, baby. First of all, the problem is y'all didn't sweep those areas. That's the problem. Y'all didn't want to do regular maintenance, okay, because you want to save money. Now, allegedly, they said they allocated that 17.6 million to the migrants, okay? Allegedly. You know what I find so crazy? Is they got money to give to everybody else except us, okay? They got money to give to everybody else except us. Mind you, check this out. Trump had been talked to Newsom in 2018, okay? He talked to Newsom in 2018, allegedly, and said, y'all gotta get up with, I think he said Canada or something, because you know Canada has a lot of these woods and stuff like that. So he said, get up with Canada so Canada can be helping y'all understand how to control these fires. You know what I'm saying? Spray the woods with water, make sure it's wet and everything like that so it cannot easily catch fire. This is what he asked Gavin to do. And allegedly Gavin responded like, yeah, But remember, they already knew Trump wouldn't make it the next 4 years. So he just did whatever he wanted to do. And y'all know, under Biden, everybody was free balling. They was doing whatever they wanted to do. And there was no consequences or none of that stuff. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Sister 1973 says, it's funny how they can be on TV for everything else, running a big mouth, but now everybody's phones don't work. Nobody find nobody. They full of doing doo-doo brown. I'm tired. They full of shit. That's what you're trying to say, doo-doo brown. Listen. It's sad. It's sad because these residents, they do not have answers. Why are we paying taxes? Why are you paying taxes if you're not taking care of what you're supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Why are we paying taxes if you're not doing what you're supposed to do with the money? You took out $17.6 million from the fire department, okay, allegedly to give to migrants. And then what you did, now I ain't got no problem with you using the prisoners. I don't really have a problem with that. Okay, I don't really have a problem with that. It depends on what they went to jail for. Okay, but if you got 800 prisoners in there that has minor crimes and they're in prison, that means something wrong with y'all state. Okay? That means something is wrong with y'all state. Because if you got 800 prisoners that did minor crimes, okay, that means something is wrong with y'all state. Because how can you let 800 prisoners out of prison to help the fire department? Y'all have not trained these people. And then you put them out into the world. That does not make sense. Why do you have 800 people in prison that, you know, when they let you out, it's not that you did some crazy stuff, okay? It's not when they let you come out and clean the highways and stuff. This is minor crimes. Where did you get 800 people in prison for minor crimes to be firemen? And the sad part is I had already voted again. So they get to stay in there. You know, they get to stay in there. They got more time to be in there. Okay? They got more time to be in there. Now, I don't know about the governor, but the mayor hers should be done already. I'm not sure. But that's a damn shame. Contractor said jaywalking. Oh my goodness. Green Bean said you can bet it was a majority of us. Baby, you ain't saying nothing but the truth, honey. You ain't saying nothing but the truth. Don't get in here. You already know. Quincy said, do they get time off for their sentence? I wonder. Oh my goodness. Let's continue. Here we go.
Accountability, Leo. Where's the leadership?
No leadership.
It does not exist in California, Todd, because it's a blue state. It's a deep, did I say deep blue state?
Now, I'm going to share something with you. I won't just say a blue state does this nonsense, because those red states be doing foolery too, okay? Them red states be doing foolery too, okay? But let's continue.
Have a left-wing media that doesn't ask the hard questions. I applaud that reporter, but the media here apologizes for the socialist Democrats in this state. Look, again, these fires that are going on, they could have been prevented. And when Gavin Newsom says he's not going to respond, this is a lame duck governor who wants to be president, who has never addressed the issue of fire prevention. He knew this was going to happen. And the idea that you have Pacific Palisades, all that acreage burning and zero containment. Where's the resources? Zero containment. Why? Lack of resources, lack of water, lack of reservoirs. One last point, because I live in the state. Prop 1, 2014, the citizens passed a ballot to create more dams. 10 years later, zero dams. Why?
Well, let's get in.
He says 0 dams. So they had time. They had time to even do some dams to try to fix something, right? They had time. Lord, they had time. Oh my goodness, they had time. One more time for the crowd in the back. One more time. They had time. Now, Miss Straight Up No Chaser, we don't really get along. I don't know how she got a wrench. I don't know. She starts a lot of trouble in the chat. Okay, I don't know how she got a wrench. I'm still wondering if she gets to keep it for this year. But she sent me $9 Cash App. Baby, thank you. Thank you for the Cash App, baby. Okay? We don't get along all the time. But I want to say thank you. Okay? I want to say thank you. Now let's continue with the foolery. Okay? Because this is some nonsense right here. Oh my goodness. So they had time. They had time to get stuff together, but they refused to because they said we can blame this all on the government and get that FEMA money. Allegedly. Let's continue.
Educate us a little bit on how Governor Newsom, as you mentioned, or as Trump puts it, prioritized the little fish known as the Delta smelt over the safety of the people and basically crippled the water supply, all to save this tiny little fish that, quite frankly, basically nobody cares about, Leo.
My God.
And all this water that we could have, guess where it goes in, Todd? You were talking about it. In the Pacific Ocean. In the Pacific Ocean. The citizens of California, the citizens of Los Angeles need to know one undisputed fact. This could have been minimized, if not avoided to a great extent. Yes. But you look at the fact that as we speak today, 2 days with historic winds, zero containment. This falls on the laps of the Democrat leadership, Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass. Let me repeat that. Karen Bass, the mayor of the city of LA, and Gavin Newsom.
Both of them.
Leo, before we let you go, you are in West LA. How worried are you that this fire, which, like you mentioned, is 0% contained, is going to come out of the mountains, is going to come out of Malibu, Pacific Palisades, and make its way into an even more populated area like Santa Monica, like Brentwood?
We're both lawyers, and right now it's hope and prayer because we don't know the direction. Janice was just talking about the wind. These flames, these embers can go anywhere. Case in point, look at what's happening in Palisades. Everyone has to be on alert.
Guys, I'm gonna share something with you. This fire was so bad, it was breaking down stone. That's how nasty it was. And the trees, you see the houses were like already torched to a crisp, right? Some of the trees were still standing. How was that? How was that if the houses were like, the stone was on fire, but the trees were still standing? The trees should have been down. Those trees should have been down. That did not make no sense at all. Now, they got a lot of conspiracy theories going on here. Okay, they got a lot of stuff going on here. We're not going to touch that. We're not going to touch that, okay? Let the people who, because the thing is that when your channel start going as conspiracy theory stuff, okay, this is when the internet start acting crazy with your stuff. So we won't go there. But what I always tell y'all is that we always pay attention to the smoke and mirrors, except the stuff that's really behind the curtain. The stuff behind the curtain is our problem. But I can't get in here and start saying conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Okay? Because what they'll do, they'll shut my shit down. And for right now, I like talking shit. Now, when I get ready that I don't want to talk no shit no more, then you'll hear me start talking shit about the stuff that's behind the curtain. When I start turning like that, and I start talking shit about the stuff that's behind the curtain, then well, Take Heed don't want to be on YouTube no more. That's when you're going to know. Okay? That's when you're going to know. But like I always tell y'all, the smoke and mirrors is to distract us. The stuff behind the curtain is much more crazy. I find it so strange. Excuse me. I find it so strange that the insurance company was like, F all of y'all, I'm dropping everybody. And the government don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the insurance company dropped everybody. Nobody has house insurance. And so, nothing happens. Allegedly. My problem that hurts so bad is that all this could have been prevented. All this could have been prevented, y'all. I ain't lying. All this could have been prevented. Because all they had to do was throw water into the forest. All they had to do is douse these trees with water. Douse the ground with water. None of this stuff would be happening. And if you didn't have enough water, okay, in the city, this big behind ocean you got out there, you can't bring that water and dump it, you know what I'm saying? And dump it all over the forest. This does not make sense. I'm sorry. I know it sounds wild. You like, damn. I'm just saying something could have been done. Then they never clean up these woods and stuff. The old trees, they leave them there and stuff like that. They don't get rid of the stuff. They don't sweep it. And this is what Trump was talking about in 2018. But this is the thing. They call themselves saying we want to have, this is climate change and all this other stuff. But small things that you could have done to prevent this. Small things you could have done to prevent this. Okay? You know what I'm saying? We talking about indigenous fish. Okay? Indigenous fish is more important, allegedly, than the lives of all the people in the state. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Green Bean said the poor animals. Okay, I see what you put in here. You said keep up the maintenance on the fire lanes. Yes, that's what they could have done. Quincy said they could have had the prisoners clean up the brush. Yes. That could have saved them money too. Since you already took $17.6 million from the fire department. But this is the uncomfortable truth too, that nobody wants to say. So what's this senator name? I'm trying to remember her name because she was on CNN recently. And she was going ham on CNN when they were saying that the problem with California is that they call themselves trying to worry about what color the fireman is, DEI, okay? They're trying to worry about what color the fire people is instead of doing what they supposed to do for the state. Now, that's a problem as well. That's a problem as well. Because let me share something with you. Not everybody has the heart to do that job. Not everybody has the heart to do that job. And also another thing too. Sometimes when you make women, this a little nasty. This a little nasty. Just because this person is a woman doesn't mean that she deserves to be fire chief. Just because you want to be politically correct, you trying to make the playing field even, okay? Okay? Because you want to make the playing field even. That doesn't mean that you go pick any woman and put them as fire chief. Okay? Listen, this is the uncomfortable truth. If you can't go up a ladder with all that equipment on and save somebody, you should not be fire chief. I'm sorry. If you can't do everything else that those other gentlemen, those other people, these men, we gonna say men, if you can't do the same thing that these men can do, that position is not for you. Now, I know it's nasty. You're going to say, take heed, you fat bitch. I said what I said. I said what I said, honey. If you can't climb those ladders like the men, and you can't get those fires down like the men, okay? If you can't do that job, if you can't save people out of those houses like the men do, you should not be, okay, the fire chief. I know it's nasty, but I said what I said. Okay? Now here we go. Let's continue.
Members can go anywhere. Case in point, look at what's happening in Palisades. Everyone has to be on alert. There is no guarantee as to the direction of this fire. So right now, I don't know, but I have to be prepared to either leave this house or to make sure that I'm prepared to leave this house.
Oh my God.
Leo, we're praying for you. We thank you for joining us. And please stay safe, be alert like you mentioned, because this could change like that. Leo, prayers.
Oh my God. And it's sad and nobody cares. Those people have lost everything and nobody gives a damn. They have lost everything. Don't nobody care. Gavin Newsom allegedly said, we ain't got no more water. Put the fire out the best way you can. Phone systems is not working. Okay. Elon Musk had to send Starlink out there. Okay. Okay. Elon had to send Starlink out there because the phone system is not working. And Gavin Newsom talking about he trying to get in touch with the president when Starlink wasn't out there yet. So we already know the phone wasn't working. Why you lied to this lady? Allegedly, okay? Because we don't want to get in trouble. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Ricky, how are you? Good morning. Jay LaRaw, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. And to all the newcomers, how are you? Please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you feel the content, donate to the channel as well. Allegedly. All right, 18, that's right, baby. Let's get on to the next foolery. Here we go.
Look, just real quick, for all of you in California dealing with these wildfires, I want you to know that without a doubt, 100%, this is the fault of the Democrats you elected. Because there are 4 actions taken by the Democrats that are directly responsible for why you're enduring this wildfire.
Nasty.
The first being your state stopped clearing the brush. They didn't want to spend state money anymore on maintaining and clearing the brush that starts these wildfires. And they figured they would save money by not doing it. And then after the wildfire, they would get federal funding to take care of all the emergency stuff. They have just decided that it's cheaper on the state to not prevent them from happening, and after they happen, use federal FEMA funds to take care of it. Reason number 2 why you're enduring these wildfires is your mayor in LA decided to cut firefighter funding by $17.5 million.
Yes.
Now, it's less than what she wanted to cut. She wanted to cut $23 million. But yeah, she cut $17.5. Oh, and she took that money plus an additional $4 million and spent it on taking care of illegal immigrants. See, the mayor of LA decided to spend $21.8 million taking care of those people. And she was able to get most of that money from the fire department. Lastly, our government has taken money from fire departments all throughout the United States and spent them fully equipping and fully funding 16 Ukrainian fire departments. Those fire departments have reported to international media that they are fully equipped and ready for any emergency. So if you're wondering why you're dealing with these wildfires, it's because your fucking state stopped clearing the brush, your mayor in LA cut $17.5 million of your funding and spent all that money on illegal immigrants, and all around the country we've taken money from fire departments to make sure Ukraine is fully equipped for any emergency. Thank God it's less than 2 weeks till we have to stop dealing with this dumb shit. Except for those of you in California, you reelected the Democrats, so enjoy that.
Now that's nasty. Did he have to say that at the end though? Okay. Did he have to say that at the end? Now remember y'all, everybody that I play this morning, this is all alleged, okay? This is all alleged. We don't want no problems. This is all alleged, okay? We don't want no issues, okay? This all alleged, okay? But my problem is, and this is my issue. Why do we give a fuck about Ukraine? They got 16. Y'all done got them 16. Okay? 16 fire departments. Y'all got them up and running. 16 fire departments. Okay? And California look like hell right now. Okay? California look like hell right now. Okay? I'll be damned. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. Hit that like button. It's free. Hit that like button. It's free, baby. Hit that like button. There's 3 dots at the top of your screen, okay? Hit those 3 dots, and then you'll see all the like and the dislike button and everything. Now, listen, if you're going to hit the dislike button, just scroll up. You ain't got to watch me, okay? You ain't got to watch me, okay? All right? Just scroll on up, all right? Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Why do we give a damn about Ukraine? California is on fire. They don't know why, okay? They don't know why it happened. They still don't know how this happened. And because they didn't treat these woods and stuff like that, like what they were supposed to, when they could have been using, now somebody put in the chat, they could have been using those prisoners to sweep the brush. They ain't had to pay no money to do nothing. They could have just paid them what they paying them right now. Some of them getting paid $4 to $5, $10 a day to help them with the fire. Now all they could have got is these same people to sweep the woods and clean up all that stuff in the woods. Okay? They could have been cleaning up all that stuff, these dead trees, okay, and stuff like that. But no. Let's just let it burn, you know. Okay? Just let it all burn down. And then FEMA, we'll get money from FEMA to fix everything. But look at this. This looked like hell on earth. I know y'all seen the videos. This looked like hell on earth. Okay? The whole state looked crazy. This looked like hell on earth. Now, they got a lot of conspiracy theories, but we're not going to jump into that. Because, listen, I don't want my channel to get taken down. But like I told y'all, the curtain, pay attention to what's going on behind the curtain. What would benefit them to let California burn like that? Think about it, y'all. What would benefit them to let California burn like that? Think about it. Think about it. What would benefit them to let California burn like that? Now, once you think about it and you got it in your mind, don't say it in the chat. Okay? But like I have always said to y'all, listen up. America, okay? We're going to get a little gangster. America is a big titty woman sitting on spinning rims with a cowboy hat and a cigar and a 40 in one hand, okay? Big titty bitch, okay? With a cowboy hat on, blonde hair, okay? And a mini skirt on with a cigar and a 40 in one hand, okay? Now, she don't move, okay? She don't move on something unless some money involved. She don't go and help nobody unless some money involved. And then when some money involved, you know what she says? This nation is harboring terrorists. That's her comeback. That's her comeback all the time. This nation is harboring terrorists. And we came to free this nation. Okay? Okay? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay? That's what it is. Don't laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. Okay? That's what it is. Anytime she move, okay, she will get out here and say, I'm trying to save this nation. Okay? Anytime she do something in America and she want to do something here, okay, mysteriously shit start happening. Okay? Mysteriously shit start happening that we ain't never think that would happen over here. Okay, and then all of a sudden the land is like, you know, it's a waste. Nothing is going on there. Okay, then a few years later you see some nonsense where they found out something is under the ground. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Okay, somebody got to tell me something, because listen, when we had that recent, let me see, that recent flood, okay, it has never flooded in the mountains up there before. Never, not one time. Not one time. But last year, okay, for some reason, up in the mountains, it flooded. But a few months before then, they found out something was under the ground. Now, allegedly, I told y'all, listen, okay, I done already told you, listen, America is a big titty bitch. Blonde hair, cowboy hat on, and a cigar, and a 40 in one hand, okay? And she's a Karen when she need to be, okay? With a mini skirt on, okay? Driving on 10s, okay? And only time she move is when she see money. Only time she move is when she see money. Okay, swinging that cigar. This country is in danger. America came to save this country. She don't care nothing about your country. America came to save this country. There's terrorists here. We got to come in here. Mind you, there's something there that she needs. That's only why she came over here. It was for nothing else. Okay? David said, now, David, you done added something, David, now. What's going on? Now, David said, and her cell phone in her left side bra. Yes, baby. Okay? And got $200-$300. No, we're going to say 1,000. Got $1,000 sticking out of one bra. One side. You know what I'm saying? Out of that titty, that right titty bra. Right there. $1,000 sitting up there. Talking about player, we came to save y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Big titty bitch. Yes. Gotta watch those big titty bitches with those blonde hair and the cowboy hat on. Yes, honey. And the cowboy boots. with all American sign all on there. I came to save y'all bitches when she come in here. I came to save y'all bitches. You know what I'm saying? No. Let's continue to the next foolery. I ain't lying. Let's continue to the next nonsense. Oh my God. Okay, so now the truth hurts, and a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. Okay? A lot of people don't like to hear the truth. And so when we talk about these LA fires, you got Crockett up here defending the nonsense that's going on in LA. You know, she not the senator. Is Crockett the senator over there? Somebody let me know. I don't even know what she the senator of. But Crockett always got her name in something. You know what I'm saying? Always. And sometimes she be misinformed. Okay? Now let's continue. Now we're going to go straight over to Officer Tatum. Okay? And we're going to hear what Crockett got to say this morning. Okay? Here we go. Crockett's something else. I'm sorry. She's something else. She's something else, honey. Okay? Because she thinks she believes everything is right. The thing is that y'all took DEI, okay? And I don't like to say this word, but y'all took DEI and made it the priority over safety. That's what y'all did. Because if you got some able-bodied men who were fire department and understand that prevention would be better than us waiting till all hell break loose, none of this will happen. But because you want to save some money, allegedly for migrants, okay? For migrants, now California is on fire.
In California, and the interest was that there were too many white men who were firefighters, and we need to have a program in California to make sure we don't have enough white men as firefighters.
We have been good enough to build this country. We are good enough to serve and die overseas. We are good enough to serve in other ways. The fact is, stop trying to act as if only white men are the ones that are capable. Because right now, you're sitting at a table with 3 very capable black women.
I'm not.
This is the nonsense that get on my nerve, okay? So now, you heard what he said, okay? And then she jumped over and said 3 very capable black women. Now, anybody know how heavy those hoses is when you lift them, when that water come gushing out? Let's talk about this shit. Do anybody know how heavy those hoses are when the water come gushing the hell out? Now, she's talking about 3 able-bodied black women that is on this platform that can do the same job as, and we're not gonna say all white men. We're gonna say 2 white men and 2 black men, able-bodied men, okay? Against these 3 women, we're gonna make them 4 women that can hold those hoses that's at the fire department. Okay? Now I got my money on the men already. I got my money on the men. I don't want to hear she. Okay? I got my money on the men. That they gonna be able to hold, okay, that fire hose and get where that water gonna get where it's supposed to get. I don't have my money on none of these women right here. These women gonna get hurt. They're going to get hurt because one of them ain't going to be able to hold that hose properly and the other one's going to get hurt. That thing going to fly out of control. I said what I said. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, baby. Thank you for the $9 super chat, cash app, baby. Now, you know I don't like you. You know I don't like you. I don't know how you got a wrench, baby. Okay? It's still in question. Okay? But thank you for the $9 cash app, baby. I appreciate you. Okay? Now, this is what we're talking about. Because we're getting in here, we're getting upset. Oh, only men does these jobs and this and that. This is a hard-ass job. If you go and get an average woman that does not bench press or lift weights or none of that stuff, and you get her out there on the hose in the fire department and put on all that equipment and run her ass up and down those stairs, she gonna fall the fuck out. She gonna fall out. I said what I said. She gonna fall out. Because I know my big ass gonna fall out with all that stuff hanging on me. Because y'all want everything to be fair, and you don't understand that God made man different than what he made woman. I said what I said. Anybody offended, that's your business. This is my channel. This is my channel. Okay? Let's continue.
This video is brought by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, got some brand new merch for y'all. My favorite, the Trump dance shirt, but also, we ain't gonna have these long. Literally, we made doormats. We laser etch them right here. You can see how it looks. I got one in my house. My wife posted online and people went crazy. Right now, I think we only have about 20 of them. So you better get it now if you want one. We have to go and try to restock soon. But the doormats are my absolute favorite. But we have a whole bunch of other new stuff. We got a front back version of the Trump seal shirt. We got the blue version. And you guys begged me to do it.
I want to share something with y'all. If you are a woman and you can do this job, then do what you can do. You hear me? If you can do this job and they didn't have to lower any requirements for you to do this job, do this job. You hear me? But if they had to lower requirements for you to do this job, sit your ass home. Go get something else to do. Because I have seen firemen kick doors in to get the family out. I have seen firemen climb up on ladders to get people out and be able to grab them from out the window and carry them down the stairs, down the ladder with all that equipment he got on him. And then now you got a person that's about 100 pounds or something, or 200 pounds or something, carrying them down the ladder and shit while the house is on fire. We gotta stop trying to be like, oh, because this is supposed to be like this, everything is supposed to be equal. Because what's happening is people are dying because y'all want everything to be equal. Hey, Henry, how are you? People are dying because y'all want everything to be equal. Okay, I said what I said. I said what I said.
When we speak about incompetency, and like my dad was saying, it's not the water issue, even though they probably have an issue with water. But the way that the fire hydrants work, they don't technically necessarily should run out of water, right? The water system is flowing through whatever avenue, whether it's the ocean or something else that they are drafting this water from a lake or something of that nature. They have a system where they can get this water into the fire hydrants that's a constant flow. But it's not the problem because they don't have even if the thing could flow for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're not gonna be able to put the fire out. But the management of the forests and the management of lands in anticipation that something like this could happen is where they failed miserably. And this is what Joe Rogan had to say about it, Roland.
I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons that freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the...
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I just saw something in the chat right now. Ricky, did you say, what you say, Ricky? What you say, Ricky? They next to the ocean? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Here we go.
Nothing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. When they're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You have to evacuate.
Nothing they can do.
And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. And this is exactly what my dad was mentioning, that there's absolutely nothing they're going to be able to do. They got to let the fire it's going to burn everything in its way until it has nothing else to burn. And they can't do anything about it. The firefighters can't do anything about it. They can mitigate and try to rescue people and do things here and there, but they're not going to be able to stop a fire with winds blowing 70 miles per hour.
You know they can't. Y'all already know they can't stop no fire. You already know, okay? Now, I see somebody done gave me a $20 Cash App, okay? Okay? One more time for the crowd in the back. One more time for the crowd in the back. Now, this gentleman who gave me this $20 super chat Cash App, okay? This man, okay, is married to Miss Shay, okay? Miss Shay, baby, if you're hearing me, honey, if you in the vicinity, baby, thank you. And to your husband, sir, I appreciate you, okay? I will be buying shiny things. Y'all know how I do now. You know how I do, okay? You know how I do now. Thank you. I appreciate you, okay? Shay, go ahead, baby. Thank you. Tell your husband I said thank you one more time, okay? All right, now y'all know. Now let's get back into the foolery, damn it, because I'm tired of them. Here we go. Lord, this don't make
everything.
No sense.
It can burn, it will burn. And those embers that fly through the air, man, they're flying probably miles ahead of where the fire's at. So now they'll start new fires.
Oh my
and
God.
The heat is just bringing an accelerant.
Oh my
and
God.
The firefighters are having a hard time. And one thing I was going to do, and I want you guys to know this why I haven't done it, is that I was going to do a fundraiser and do that, but I think we got to hold off on it because what you don't want to do is bombard the system, right? You got somebody that's going, like right now, my wife has a friend who's going to Costco and getting supplies for the fire department, the fire station, so they can have them water and stuff like that. And she's probably doing a couple $100s at a time. What you don't want to do is give somebody like that $30,000 because everybody wants to contribute, and the person is overwhelmed and don't have enough resources and time to get all of that product. Or you don't want somebody to buy $40,000 worth of water and supplies, and it's just sitting somewhere because they have nowhere to put it. We just should be honest about holding off on that. Let's go to Scott Jennings. I always love listening to Scott Jennings whoop people over the head on CNN,
And another thing too, I'm tired of them coming at Scott Jennings. I'm so tired of them saying something to Scott. And when Scott bite back, okay? When Scott bite back, now they talking about, oh, it's always racism. You know, when Scott bite back, it's always racism. Okay? Let's continue. He's
describing the DEI hire situation, which arguably is the lack thereof properly assorting resources instead of focusing on DEI and all of this old stupid stuff. They should have been focusing on making sure they have all the resources that they need, that they weren't firing officers or firing firefighters for not getting this Fauci ouchie, and that they had enough firefighters to probably go out and do land management to a certain degree. I don't know if that's the firefighters' responsibility, but maybe they could. But listen to your boy Scott Jennings on here whooping them over DEI and the fire department's backlash. Road clip.
You might have.
Have you tried other services like Angie or Bark.com?
They got too many commercials, y'all. They got too many commercials. Listen, they could have had those 800, okay, because they don't release 800 prisoners. They could have had those 800 prisoners to sweep those woods, could have took the brush and did what they were supposed to do to these lands. They wait until some shit start happening. And now let's get out here and do something. All this stuff could have been prevented by some water. Come on now, y'all. All this stuff could have been prevented by some water and clean up. And all these houses done burnt to a crisp. Oh my God. The memories have been burnt to a crisp, okay? And because, you know, y'all want that FEMA money, you know what I'm saying? That FEMA money, okay? And do FEMA got any more money? Just, you know, do FEMA got any more money? Because they ain't supposed to do another amount, ain't supposed to come until the end of the year. So what are we talking about? Oh my God, Listen, oh my God.
In the fire department's backlash, road clip.
You might have recall a news story from last year. There was some interest in the fire departments and the firefighters in California. And the interest was that there were too many white men who were firefighters. And we need to have a program in California to make sure we don't have enough white men as firefighters. So we have DEI, we have budget cuts, and yet I'm wondering now, if your house is burning down, how much do you care what color the firefighters are?
You can respond and then
Listen.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Because when you're in danger, you don't care what color the person is. If I'm in the hospital and something bad happens to me, I don't care if the doctor is Caucasian. I don't care if the doctor is Indian. I don't care if the doctor is black. I don't care if the doctor is Asian. I don't care if the doctor is Latino. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Okay? Long as, now this is the only problem I got. This is the only problem I got when somebody operate on me. You got to be seasoned. I don't want nobody young out the gate that just came from, from college. I don't want nobody out the gate like that, okay? I need somebody that seasons. That's the only problem I got. Now, any color, I don't give a damn, but I need you to be seasoned in what you do, okay? So if somebody coming to save me, I don't give a damn what color you are, as long as you get me out of here, okay? That's the uncomfortable truth, and we need to start thinking about that. We need to start thinking about that. Yes, it's good that our fire department be different colors and our police department be different colors. But listen to me. There needs to be programs that will help these other races get into the police department. Okay? It doesn't all have to be one color, but I will share this with you. Women should not do this job. I'm sorry. I know it's nasty. Y'all saying this fat bitch, did she say that? No. Listen, women should not do this job. If you cannot lift the hose, okay, properly, and you worried about your nails and your hair and all that, and if your ass can't climb no ladder, like I'm a big bitch, I can't climb no ladder. I'm not going to get up there and try to climb no ladder, okay? And if you can't climb a ladder with all that equipment on, bitch, you got to sit the fuck down. Okay, you got to sit the fuck down. Here we go.
I am so tired. You know what? There was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is black women. So let me be clear. Because you are a woman, or because I know that some of
what that got to do with the fire department. What that got to do with the fire department. Okay? What that got to do with the fire department? That black women are this. What does that have to do with the fire department? Come on, Crockett. What does that have to do with the fire department? I hope I'm saying her name right. What does that have to do with the fire department? Oh my God. What does that have to do with the fire department about the most educated? We talking about someone that can lift the whole person and bring them to safety. Excuse me. Here we go.
Has been sharing these photos of the fact that I believe that the fire chief may be a woman or something. That has nothing to do with it. We are looking at qualifications. What diversity, equity, and inclusion has always been about is saying, you know what? Open this up. Don't just look at the
qualifications. Does she have the qualifications to climb up a ladder and take? That's the qualification, damn it. It's not about education. A qualification is, can your big ass climb the ladder and take somebody that's 200 to 300 pounds and carry their ass down the ladder to safety? That's the qualifications, damn it. I said it. That's the qualifications. The qualifications is, can you lift a hose when water is gushing out of it and at a speed of what 70 something? Okay? 70 something. I don't know how much the weight of the hose is. That's the qualification. Can you save people, damn it? That's the qualification. Okay? It's nothing else. That's the qualification. Can you do the job? Not because you went to school, you educated. No, can you physically do the job? That's the problem.
and open it up and recognize that other people can be qualified. And the fact that we want to, at a time when people are dying, decide that a country of immigrants is failing or people are dying because the same very people that built this country, because the last time I checked, y'all didn't say that anything was wrong with the White House, and I can promise you it was my ancestors that built the White House. So listen, if we have been good enough to build...
Oh my God. Did she say it was our ancestors that built the White House? Yes. Yes. We all know. We all know. We all know FBA's built the White House. We know that. We all know. We all know our ancestors built the White House. But we talking about the fire department. How did we switch from building... Okay, the fire department has the problem in California. How did we get to the White House? It's like y'all just sit there and just collectively not listen, okay? Now I'm gonna share something with you. I'm guilty of this too, okay? I am guilty of this too, okay? Because women in general, I don't care what color you are, we do not like to listen to men. We don't. Collectively, we don't like to listen to men. We don't, all of us, okay? Because there are times where I don't want to listen to my husband, okay? But the thing is, I know that there's going to be some repercussions and stuff like that. So I sit there and I look them in the face because I want to make sure I get everything in. Because sometimes what we do is when our husband is talking to us, we take a stitch a piece. Okay? A little stitch a piece of what he said. Okay? And because you didn't like what he said, you didn't hear anything else that he told you. Okay? You didn't hear anything else that he told you, okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. And so she did not listen to Scott. Crockett did. Can somebody tell me, did she listen to Scott when Scott was talking? Okay? Did she listen? No, so don't laugh, Stephen. Don't laugh. Did she listen to Scott when Scott was talking to her? Because she wasn't. She wasn't listening to Scott. Because Scott didn't say nothing about education, okay? Now, listen, there are a lot of people who are in the fire department and they're educated, okay? But there's some of them are not. Some of them are not. They just finished high school and they were doing the summer program with the fire department and they started working in the fire department. But they have the strength to lift, and let me share something with you. Only a man can lift twice his weight or more. That's nasty. I'm about to start some trouble, ain't I? Okay? Only a man can lift his weight or twice his weight. Only a man can do that. Women can't do that. Now, I know that's nasty. Y'all gonna say this fat bitch, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay? But I'm telling the truth. Women cannot lift their weight. You can't lift your weight times 2. I know I sure hell can't lift no weight times 2. Now with my big ass, ain't no way. Okay? Ain't no way, damn it. Okay? Even with my husband, I'm trying to pull my husband. Especially when he just don't want to move or something like that. And I'm trying to pull. I'll be like just trying to fight to pull him. Okay? And this is what I gotta tell him, honey, be nice. Be nice. I need the cover. Be nice. Can you lift up a little bit? You know? Because he'd rather go to bed without the quilt on him. You know? He like it nice and cool, and I like it nice and warm. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom. Okay? That's what I like. Okay? I cannot lift this man. So you want me, I'm going to climb a ladder with all that equipment on, and then I got to lift a person that is my size. Ladies, if ain't nobody tell you, Take Heed going to tell you today, baby, you can't do that job. You can't do that job. Now, you can work in the fire department if you want. Okay? Work in the fire department, do something else. But you cannot climb that ladder and then carry down the same weight as you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You cannot hold those holes, that hole, with all that water gushing out, and you can hold it steady, okay? You can hold it steady with other people that's behind you. You're gonna need like 2 or 3 men to hold that thing, and then you too to hold it steady. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And some of y'all, some of y'all just, you want to be equal so bad. You want to be equal so bad until some shit happen. I don't know anything about gender roles, okay, until some shit happen. Okay? This is when you know that, men and women are not equal, when some shit happen. But when no shit ain't going on, we're equal. Y'all sitting up here lying to yourself. Y'all sitting up here lying to yourself. Because when I look at my husband, and my husband is not a tall man. He's not a tall man. Okay, my husband has a nice shape. He looks good. My husband is chocolate. He looks amazing. And this man can pull me to anywhere he need to pull me. Okay? Lift me to wherever he need to lift me. Okay? And you gonna tell me that you gonna climb up a damn ladder. Okay? And come get anybody that is twice your size. Y'all gonna stop lying in here. Y'all gonna stop lying in here. I don't have time for the foolery. Y'all gonna stop lying in here. Somebody, y'all better get out of here. Here we go. Let's continue.
I promise you, it was my ancestors that built the White House. So listen, if we have been good enough to build this country, we are good enough to serve and die overseas. We are good enough to serve in other ways. And the fact that people actually decide that they want to engage in public service, whether it's sitting in Congress or whether it's serving on the fire department or the police department, should not be an issue. The fact is, stop trying to act as if only white men are the ones that are capable. Because right now, you're sitting at a table with 3 very capable black women.
I'm not.
Okay. Ma'am, you just explained why the education system must be a fraud.
That was so stupid.
If you're claiming that black women are the most educated women,
that was so
educated group of people in America, something has gone wrong in our education system.
My God, that was
because
stupid.
Black people are probably the dumbest demographic out of anybody in America, politically, for sure. When you have 90+% voted for a Democrat because she a woman, that is the...
Now, I'm going to share something with you. When he talk about that we're foolish about voting for Democrat, now he right about that part. Now, I ain't going to say that we stupid and stuff like that. I'm not going to say we stupid. But because we've been programmed to love Democrat, okay? Some of us have been programmed to love Democrat from birth. And so we think that this party is correct, okay? This party can lead you, walk you into hell, and you still think it's right until you sit in hell for a minute and you find out you done fucked around and found out, okay? Now, when he's talking about education, do I believe that we just, we all stupid? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that, okay? But when Crockett get in here, because we wasn't even talking about education. How did this all switch to education? We was not talking about education. We was talking about the fact of, can you do this job? Come on now. Come on now. We was talking about, can you do this job? Do anybody know how hard it is for a fireman to get up there and save people with all that equipment on, trying to save himself? He got to break into doors, grab people, fling them out of the side of the window, okay? Sometimes he got to throw people into that little bassinet they got out there, trying to save everybody. And so you're telling me that we talking about education here? We talking about education here? Crockett, sometimes I don't even understand that, because if they were if they ever had to do training for the fire department, these 3 women she talking about right now on this panel, they will be crying. All of them will be crying, baby. All of them will be crying. Do you know how hard it is for a fireman to walk up, bust a house open, okay? Bust the door open and save everybody, but we talking about color in this bitch. You have lost your mind, because I'm going to share something with you. I don't give a damn what color the man is, okay? Long as you a man. Long as you a man. You could be purple, green, yellow, blue, all these colors. I don't give a damn. Long as you a man, because I know you're going to be able to lift my big ass. Long as you a man, okay? Long as you're a man, I ain't got no problem. I had never seen, y'all know we have seen videos where a mother, 2 children would be on the rooftop of a house. It'd be a flood, okay? Let's talk about it. Okay? No, I can't. No, I can't, green beans. I don't know why you asked me. I cannot do that. Okay? So now you see the man in the helicopter. This big man dropped down. He holding the ladder from the helicopter. He dropped down and grabbed the whole family. And then you see the helicopter. You see the helicopter just lift up a little bit. And he brings them up. I've never seen a woman do that shit. Tell me right now, have you ever seen a woman do that shit? I just want to know. Put it in the chat. Have you ever seen a woman do that shit? I ain't never see one. I ain't never see a woman drop from the helicopter with a ladder and grab the whole family and put them in a helicopter. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. This is what I want from now on. And I had said this before. This is what I want from now on. Okay? All y'all women who say men ain't shit and men ain't gonna never be shit. Okay? All y'all who say men ain't shit, then we talking about every color. Okay? Men ain't shit, men ain't gonna never be shit. All those ones that y'all say that, when something bad happened, I want you to tell them you need a woman to come save you. That's what I want you to do. Let's see how long it takes for them to save you. That's what I want you to do. I want you, when the house is on fire, damn it. Okay? Okay? When the house is on fire, I want you to go in and tell these people when they come save you, okay? When they try to come save you, I want you to say, I'm waiting for a woman to come save me. That's what I want y'all to say. That's what I want y'all to say. I want you to say that. Now, Hebrew, I just saw what you put in here. Now, I be damned. Now, I like that what he said. He said, now, when the fire get too hot, she can wave that diploma in her face to cool off. Yes, baby, you need that diploma. You need that diploma. Because I don't think Scott Jennings was talking about that. He was not. He wasn't talking about the most educated or nothing. This is what I'm talking about. When we take one thing and we run it through our city, okay? And when it come out, you know, then you start talking shit out your mouth and you don't understand what he said. Okay? You don't understand what he said. And so you come out with this stupid, my ancestors built the White House. Oh my God. Did you hear what she said? My ancestors built the White House. Oh my God. Here we go.
Because she a woman. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Then you go off and you say women are educated, black women are not getting married. That's the dumbest thing you can do as a woman, is for you to try to be intentionally say, I don't need no man and I'm gonna be single. Do you understand what generational wealth what you could be doing as far as accumulating generational wealth by having a partner in crime, raising them kids, and also helping you generate massive wealth. The difference between black people and other people is that other people are getting married. That's why they do better. Yeah. Look at the young men that are being produced by black women.
Work with peace of mind while receiving.
Did he not lie? Did he not lie? Did he not lie? But she talking about diploma and education and college, and black women are the most smartest when it comes to this. We're talking about you're saving someone. Brute strength, that's what we're talking about. Do you have the willpower to run up in a house that's on fire and go to the second floor and save somebody? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page.
Serial killers and thugs, and some of them do a good job. Some of them do a good job. They got good men that they raise, whatever. That's far few in between. They are destroying men. When you look at, and this is why I wish that she was telling the truth, and I could probably give her a little credit. But when you look at the people who are unalive and the unborn, by and large, per capita, is black women. Does that sound like leaders in education to you? Not getting married is not a very smart approach to have on life. Then not only is the single parenthood,
and then y'all that's the most educated will get out here and promote whole face. You know, y'all boss chicks will be the same one. Okay, y'all boss chicks will be the same one that will get in here and tell young women, do a whole face. Do a whole face. And only some of the younger ones who got common sense will say, I don't want to be ran through. Girls, I'm going to share something with you. My young ladies, that's what I'm going to share with you, that are watching me from the clouds, okay? There's shame in being ran through. Shout out to Mrs. She Said. There is shame. You feel disgusted when you have been ran through. Do you hear me? There is shame in it, honey. It ain't nothing like when a married woman get finished sucking and fucking her husband and everything, and shaking that ass for him and all that other stuff, okay? It ain't nothing compared to that, because after you finish fucking your husband, you don't feel no shame. You don't feel no shame, baby. No shame. Shout out to Mrs. She Said. You don't feel no shame after you done got finished fucking your husband. You feel good, like you had just, had a match, and you know what I'm saying? And what make you feel even good is if you both get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like you done knocked him out or he done knocked you out. That's when you know, you talk, you go to the mirror, you talk to yourself, you say, this pussy good, this pussy good, okay? This pussy is good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And then, this is another thing too. When a husband done gave you a knockout, he look at himself in the mirror. I tore that pussy up. He start doing the crip walk and shit. I tore that pussy up. That's what we talking about. But being ran through is not the thing. That's not the thing. But you got the most educated ones that will get up here and broadcast it all over social media. It's good for you to have a whole face. They got a whole face for everything. Did y'all know that? I didn't even know. Okay. And I've done some shit in my day. Okay. But they got a whole face for everything. They got a breakup whole face. They got a Jamaican whole face. Okay. They got out of the country whole phase and shit. I ain't even know. And if your man cheat on you, they got a whole phase for that too. Why are we doing that? Do you know how many men got to get up here and be exercising on you? Because when a man is riding you, honey, okay, that is not normal. That's exercise. He's bench pressing you. Okay? Do you know what kind of that? Listen, this is bench pressing. Okay? This is not regular, this is not regular you moving. No, this is bench pressing, honey. Okay? All his weight is laying on you. No, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? But the most smartest ones that they claim will tell you it's good to have a whole face. Get that shit out my face. It ain't good to have no damn whole face. Oh my goodness. Ain't good to have no whole face. Got to stop believing these hoes. Got to stop believing these hoes, baby.
Because these mamas who chose to be that way in many cases, are they bringing around dudes that ain't worth a dime, or are causing the community to fall? If education and the way in which she presented it was a determining factor of success, then black women would be the most successful if you claim that they're the most educated. However, education, common sense, education without God is pointless. It's aimless. It's nothing but a piece of paper that you got somewhere because they didn't influx the DEI hire system where they just getting all these black women and saying, look at here, cheer, first black woman do this, first black woman do this. But you ain't learning nothing. You cannot tell me that black women are the most educated as if that matters when they voting like they do. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Education is more than just a letter and a piece of paper in a school you attended. There's a level of wisdom that comes along with education that actually make people smart. If you're educated with no wisdom, you're actually not smart at all. If you have IQ but no EQ, then you're not going to be as productive in society. Anybody can, when I say anybody, you can be born intelligent or smart, put 5 + 5 and 25,000 to the umpteenth power and do all that. You can put numbers together. Yeah, they make your IQ good, or at least it's expressive of what your IQ is, but that don't mean you got no street sense. That don't mean you got no common sense.
That's nasty, ain't it? That's nasty. Now, Hebrews says, why not ever a submission phase? Okay? Hebrew also said, how about listening to your husband phase? Now, Hebrew, listen, Hebrew. Okay? Listen, I want to share something with you. That's common sense, sir. Okay? That's common sense. That doesn't work over here. Okay? That doesn't work over here. My brothers, y'all already know that doesn't work over here. That's common sense. My lionesses, y'all know that doesn't work over here. That's common sense. How many times have I told y'all, be a hoe with your husband? How many times have I said that? I promote you being a hoe with your husband. Let's go through the whole phase with your husband. Okay? Let's go through the whole phase with your husband. Let us make that the thing. Whole phase with your husband. Okay? Let's make that a thing. But no, the educated ones and everything, okay? Now, Miss Straight Up No Chaser, she said countless times. Okay, baby, I understand, okay? I understand. I'm not going to sit up here. I ain't judging Miss Straight Up No Chaser. I understand, baby, okay? I have been, 1 or 2 times. 1 or 2 times, baby. 1 or 2 times, okay? Now, Walker said only with your husband. But these smart and educated ones in here, okay? These smart and educated ones in here. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen, for deleting that. I appreciate you, baby. These educated ones in here will get up here and tell these women they done been to every HBC you could ever think of. They will get up in here when they start talking ish. They'll say, I agree that you have a whole phase. But y'all smart. You supposed to know a whole phase is not going to work. But y'all smart. You get in here and say that, you smarter than black men. This is what black women always say. And we gonna put y'all other women in here too. All my sisters from the color of the rainbow. All y'all get in here and say y'all smarter than men, but you wind up being baby mamas. Okay? And it's only the problem is that black women are at the helm of baby mamas. But y'all other races, y'all doing it too. So if you really smarter than men, you wouldn't be nobody baby mama. That's the uncomfortable truth. And I was a baby mama, and I understand. If If you were smarter than men, you wouldn't have been made a baby mama. Now, I know that's nasty. Y'all gonna say, this fat bitch, no, she did. I said it now. I said it now. Okay, I said it, Lord. Okay, I said it. I said it. One more time for the crowd in the back. Sister 1973 for the 199 super chat says he's telling the GHT. What is that? The God what? What is it? Put it in the chat because I don't even know. He's telling the GHT. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Straight Up No Chaser for the 199 super chat. And John, thank you for the 499 super chat, baby. One more time for the crowd in the back, baby. Okay, so Ricky, thank you. The God's honest truth. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Ricky. Y'all know I don't be getting those abbreviations correctly. Okay, John said I'm late. Been in a meeting today. Great day, everybody. John, thank you, baby. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page, baby. We starting trouble, honey. We starting trouble this morning. Here we go. Let's continue. Officer Tatum is breaking it down. Let's continue.
People that didn't go to school and they doing better than people that got 4 master's degrees. But that woman irks me because I would love to see a truly educated black woman go out and say that, and I'd be like, yeah, I can't lie. She got it together, man. She's smart. She's intelligent. She's balanced. Every black woman I see on CNN is a nut. Every one of them nutty.
I'm going to share something with y'all, and it's going to be a little nasty. Truly educated women, no matter what color they are, they know they need men. Those ones that are truly educated, okay, and they understand, okay, they know they need men. Those ones will never get up here and tell you that they don't need a man, okay? Only those ones who think they educated, okay, will get up here and tell you they don't need no men. They'll be the same ones that get up here and tell you that the whole phase is good, okay? But a truly educated woman, she's going to tell you she needs a covering. She's going to tell you she needs a covering. Let's continue.
Even talk to him. Even on TV, Joy Reid. Joy Reid is a nut. You look at Sonny Hostin, a nut. Kamala Harris, the worst vice president and presidential candidate on the Democrat Party almost in history. All right, let's move on. We talk about the fire. In 2023, Los Angeles reported 13,909 fires associated with homeless encampments, nearly doubling the number from 2020. This is the Emma Mitchum thing that I was talking about. Most of this we were able to verify. This is the incompetence that we're explaining. The water reservations and stuff like that, it's here nor there. But when you have 13,000 fires started by homeless people just last year, doubling from 2020, it doubled in 4 years. What are you doing? We don't know exactly how this fire started. No, I just pray to God. Don't know. We'll never know probably. I just pray to God it wasn't a homeless person that they should have never had lay up on the bridge or something, trying to cook something outside, started a fire, he didn't ran off somewhere. And now the most devastating fire probably in California, Southern California history is afoot. Zero forest management. Now, I don't know if it was zero, but it seems to be minimal forest management. The mayor cut the fire department's funding by $17 million. The question with that is why? Why would they cut the fire department budget by $17 million? And what residual effects did it have on it? Why are we giving money to Ukraine when we should be focusing all our efforts, energy, and resources in making sure that California don't burn to the ground? They have fires every year, and every year it seems that they're incapable of managing these fires to a reasonable degree. It literally looks like Armageddon, like every 3 years in California. Like this is end times fires that we see. At least the pictures are showing. And the fact that right now they have zero containment, and they probably are never going to have containment. It's just going to have to burn till it's tired of burning, or till the wind start blowing in the opposite direction. It's troubling to me. All right, I could go on for 10 hours about this. I think they cut her short on Seabass too, Karen Bass, who she should resign, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Black
Newsom
women gonna make sure she stay in power.
Did he say black women gonna make sure she stay in power? Did he say that? Did he say that? Let me share something with you, because the fake sisterhood is real, y'all. Do you hear me? The fake sisterhood is real. Do you hear me? Okay? I don't care how much you fuck up. If you're a part of the fake sisterhood, baby, they gonna love you, honey. They gonna love you. Cause check this out. We gonna come out of this just for a little bit. Y'all see the situation with Ricky Smiley right now, right? And how one man thought that those babies, those twins, was his. And then Ricky found out close to their 5th birthday that he was the father. Do you see how many people are rallying to Ricky and saying congratulations and all this other stuff and everything like that, right? Nobody is blaming this woman or none of that stuff, right? Okay? But they talking bad about the man who thought he was the father. Now, who's supposed to be dog walk? Tell me, y'all, in this situation. Okay? Who's supposed to be dog walk? Was it the man that did not know? Okay, that he was lied to? Or who's supposed to be dog walk? Ricky. Ricky is supposed to be dog walk. Ricky Smiley and that female is supposed to be dog walk. Because allegedly, she was married. Ricky was screwing this woman and she was married, allegedly. Okay? So this woman was passing that pussy around like the collection plate. Okay? But because black women love Ricky, you should have saw his comment section. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, my brother. I'm happy for you. And the man who thought he was fighting to see those kids. He was fighting to see those kids. Allegedly, he was taking care of those babies. But he get the short end of the stick. And Ricky get all the praise. Don't that shit look crazy, y'all? The fake sisterhood is real. When they deem you a problem, they get rid of you. When they deem you a problem, they will get rid of you. And you know how they get rid of women like me on social media? They call them all types of names and this and that and all this other stuff. So women who does content like Take Heed and all these ones who've been in the game for God knows how long, they know you gotta have tough skin. They know you gotta have tough skin. Because, baby, I have been called Aunt Your Mama. I have been called Silly from The Color Purple. I have been called, what's her name? What is this woman's name? Well, you know, Eddie Murphy made her up. What's her name? Rokisha, whatever. I forgot her name. I've been called her. I've been called all types of names. Pygmisha, Aunt Your Mama, all these names that I have been called all over social media. People had told me, I hope your husband leave you. I hope he cheat on you. You gotta have thick skin, okay? Rasputia, thank you, Walker. You know what I'm saying? They call me Rasputia. Now listen to me. This is the only problem I got, okay? Now, Eddie Murphy put Rasputia on some nice clothes. She had some nice clothes on. Except that wedding dress was ugly, okay? And that bathing suit was nasty, okay? Now, everything else that Rasputia had on, baby, she looked nice in it, okay? Except those long talons and that wig. That wig was horrible, okay? But other than that, they in here calling me Rasputia. Okay? All right? And I don't think I look like Rasputia. But But they say some mean things to me. You gotta have some thick skin. Miss Straight Up No Chase, stop laughing. You gotta have some thick skin. They say some mean things about you. When you talk good about men, they say some bad things about you. It's only when you get in here and talk about men ain't shit, men ain't gonna never be shit, men never was shit, then they support your channel. But if you get in here and you say the problem is with the sisterhood, okay, they gotta call you ugly. Okay, one time somebody called me a raccoon, okay, because y'all see like the browning of my eyes, right? Okay, now I get this from my father, okay? Everybody in my father's family have the browning of the eyes, so I use like a little foundation, okay? A little foundation. That's why when you see my face like clear like this, I use a little foundation, okay? But they really be coming at me, okay? Okay, but mind you, I have somebody at night that like to touch me, okay? I have somebody at night that like to touch me. I don't have to use a toy, okay? When I moan and scream, it's real, okay? I'm just saying. Now, let's continue. Let's continue, because this is some nonsense, okay? Now, shout out to Officer Tatum for doing the damn thing. He did a wonderful job, as always. Okay, he did a wonderful job as always. And we're gonna jump into something else real quick because we're gonna get off the nonsense that's going on in California, and we want to just send prayers out to California and to the families that are in trouble. You know what I'm saying? May Yahweh be with them. Okay, we're gonna get out of that. And I feel so bad. And this could have all been avoided if the mayor and the governor would have had just done their job. That's all. All this could have been avoided. Okay? All this could have been avoided. Okay? Now, I want y'all to listen to this. And you tell me if this makes sense to you.
I'm very fortunate. The man that I am married to, Senator Vincent Hughes, 7th Senatorial District of Philadelphia, he has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. So he is not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing. We also live in separate places. When I go to see him, love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye, see you soon. I'm telling you, life is good. Perfect. I get to be the...
Did you hear this? Let me play it one more time. Did you hear it?
Married to Senator Vincent Hughes, 7th Senatorial District of Philadelphia. He has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. So he is not looking at me thinking about status or his thing. I get to do my thing. We also live in separate places. When I go to see him, love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye, see you soon. I'm telling you, life is good. Perfect. I get to be the real good wife.
I get to be the real good wife. So that's Shirley. Am I saying her name correctly? Am I saying her name correctly? I know I'm going to say her name wrong. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Shirley Lee Raphael. I hope I'm saying her name right. Shirley Lee Ralph. Shirley Lee Ralph. Shirley Lee Ralph. I know I'm saying her name wrong. But she and her husband have lived in separate homes for 20 years. Her husband lives out here in Philly. Okay? And Philly is right next because I live in South Jersey. So her husband lives in Philly. Okay? And I don't know where she live at. But she says she goes and see him and then she leaves and go back home. Okay? Why are you married? Oh, thank you, Walker. I'm still going to say it wrong. Why are you married? 20 years? Y'all live in separate houses. Why are you married? And then you got to see the hyena squad in the chat. Oh, no. She grown, you know. Nobody should be minding her business. Why bring it to social media? If you don't want somebody to know your business, why bring it to social media? And I'm going to share something with you. Why even marry? Just continue to do that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to get ran through. Why go get married? Because this man, I'm quite sure, this man wasn't supposed to be your husband. This man was not supposed to be your husband. I'm quite sure this man wasn't supposed to be your husband. Because when y'all women get around men that you can't stand, this man was not supposed to be your husband. You only took him because maybe financially he could do the job that you needed him to do. Because once you get past a certain amount of years, you can't stand him no more. I've been married to my king 18 years and I still love the ground he walk on. Like I know we supposed to be together. Like this is my destiny. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if we in the corner eating dry beans together and we ain't got nothing going on. Okay? God forbid. But if that happened, we gonna still be together. Because we've been through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? We've been through some shit together. We know how hard life can be. Some of y'all don't need to get married. Her husband belonged to somebody else. Her husband belonged to somebody else. That was not her. That's not her true husband. This man has been married to her. God knows how many years they've really been married, but they've been in separate households for 20 years. Y'all not supposed to be married. I know it's nasty. I know it's nasty. Okay, I know it's nasty. 1,000 watts radio. Thank you for the $2 super chat, baby. Guys, please make sure you tune in to 1,000 watts radio for the $2 super chat. He said I'm ninja watching, baby. One more time for the crowd in the back, baby. All right. Now, Sister 1973 said, I've been called the bootlicker. Yes, me too, baby. Yes, me too. I love the ground my husband walk on, damn it. I don't give a damn what y'all say, okay? I don't give a damn what y'all say, okay? Listen, okay? Listen. Some of y'all get in here, you don't deserve some men. Like, some of y'all, you know, y'all get some good husbands and y'all wrong them. Some of y'all don't deserve these men. Now, listen to me. I know there's some bad men out here. I know it is. I'm not sitting up here saying that all men are good. I am not. But those men who have a king mindset, baby, those are the most amazingest men that you could ever meet. And I ain't say he was rich. I ain't say he was rich. I said his mindset, okay? Because some of y'all think just because he rich, he has a king mindset. And some men who are rich don't have a king mindset. A lot of y'all that have dated men who had money, they have a Pookie and Rere mindset. I said a king mindset, baby. That's what I said. I said a king mindset. But some of y'all don't understand the difference because a lot of y'all just hyenas and y'all think it's okay. I watch Ugly Money. Shout out to Ugly Money. I like his content. I watch him do a podcast with some young women. And he asked them, would you rather have a man that works a 9 to 5? You know, they always ask these questions. A man who works 9 to 5 and make about what, $40,000-$50,000 a year. And they said, or would you rather have a scammer who bring home, like, you know, millions of dollars, but he go in and out of jail and stuff like that, right? He go do long bids in prison, right? And the women were picking, I would rather have the scammer. Sometimes I'll be like, this is the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. Like, I would rather have the scammer, okay, than the man who is doing $40,000 to $50,000 a year. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? I want the one that's making $40,000, $50,000 a year. Let's flip it. Let's get a business. Let's do something. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something. Let's make money legally. Okay? I ain't lying to you. 1973, sister 1973 for the $4.99 super chat. Baby, thank you. I appreciate you. That's why my skin made out of a non-stick Teflon. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's why my skin is made out of a non-stick Teflon. I know that's right, baby. Can you imagine? And y'all believe that this makes sense. To be with a man who will go and do prison time and he is a scammer. Instead of being with someone that you get to hold every night. Someone that get to climb you every night and want to take care of you, have babies with you. He don't have nobody telling him when to go to bed, when to go out to the yard, when to shit, when to pee, when to eat, and all that other stuff. You don't want nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a good man. You want somebody that the law got to tell his ass when to go to bed, when to go to the bathroom, and when to eat, and when to go out to the yard. Some of y'all think that ish makes sense. Give me the 9 to 5 any day. You hear me? I don't care what he do for a living. Give me the 9 to 5 any day. Any day, give me the 9 to 5. I would rather take him than the one that's going to go do some prison time. Because that fast money sinks ships, honey. You'll get in trouble, baby. And sometimes you will get pulled up in the indictment too. Ain't no way. Okay? Sister 1973 said, take heed. I got the time and the resources to invest in the truth today. All right, baby. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Okay? Y'all crazy. Because this man is going back and forth to prison and you rather be with the scammer. And what if you get caught in any of the indictments and you got kids with him? You got to go do that time. You're going to have to go do that time. Especially, and now let me share something with you. Not all people who are scammers take the blame for everything. Sometimes they can throw you under the bus and you got to go do the prison time. Okay? But y'all sitting up here uplifting scammers. This makes sense. Anyway, back to the story at hand. So, Miss Ralph, okay, we're going to call her Miss Ralph. Miss Ralph thought it made sense, okay? Miss Ralph thought it made sense to not be with, you know what I'm saying? She thinks it makes sense to not live with her husband 20 years. Do you think her husband got another woman in Philly? Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. Do you think her husband got another woman in Philly? He's screwing another woman in Philly. Huh? Touch your toes, baby. Touch your toes. Daddy got something for you. Touch your toes. Do you think he got another woman in Philly? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. 20 years, you haven't lived with him. So when you come, you advise him that you coming, right? That's what you advise him, that you coming. And more than likely, he messing with older women that's his age. Because these young ones, they tell everything. So he messing with older women that's still freaky. You know what I'm saying? That still drop that pussy. Okay? So that's why you ain't hear anything. You ain't hear no scandal, none of that. He probably got an actual wife that actually lived with him in the house with him. And then when you come over, she go stay at her mama's house or somebody's house. But he actually got a wife. 20 years, you gonna tell me that, oh, when you come over, you get there, you spend some time, and then when you done, you leave. Why did you get married? Why did you get married? I had said this to my king about, I think, a year ago or 2 years ago, because I was complaining about how he like it too cold in the room and I like it warm in the room. I said, when this baby right over here, that their room is next to us, I said, when he go off to college, I'm taking his room because his room is warm. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I want to take his room. And my king said, and where I'm supposed to sleep? I said, in here. We going to have separate rooms. And I said, and when the pussy come calling, okay, me, that I need some attention, then I'm gonna walk across and come give it to you, you know, when the pussy come calling. Okay, that's what I told him. And he said to me, what? I said, yeah, I want to be in separate rooms. Okay? And he said to me, so when the pussy come calling, you gonna come to me. What if I don't answer the door? That's what he told me. He said, what if I don't answer the door? Now, mind you, my drive is higher than my husband's. So I'm going to have a problem. Like, now, my husband can lay it down, but my drive is like, you know, there's times when I'm rolling in the bed at night and I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then my king will tap me and say, baby, come on. I got you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Because I remember, now, listen, we're going to tell it. Okay? Now, I remember one time I got mad with him. This is like, I think our 3rd year of marriage, okay? I got mad with him. And you know, black women, we love to keep pussy away from our husbands. We love that shit. I ain't gonna be fucking you. You know what I'm saying? You tell him, I ain't giving you no pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's what you tell him, you know? I ain't gonna be giving you no pussy, okay? And my king looked at me, pulled his glasses down. He said, you sure? That's what he said to me. I said, I'm sure. That's what I said. Okay? I said, I'm sure. He said, you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure. He said, okay, we gonna see. Okay? We gonna see. Okay? We gonna see how that work out for you. Okay? Because you know I can hold out longer than you. Let's see how it work out, okay? Now, do y'all think I held out? Huh? Let's talk some shit today. Do you think I held out? Okay, I said 2 weeks, right? Huh? I said 2 weeks. Tara, we from the same hometown, Tara. We from the same hometown, Tara. Damn, Tara, I feel some type of way. We born in the same hometown. Damn, Tara. Renee, what's up, baby? Damn, Tara. Now, Ricky. Damn, Ricky. Ricky, you got confidence in me like that? You said 2 days, maybe. No, baby, it was the same night. I was in trouble the same night. It was the same night, Ricky. You said 2 days. Listen, at least you gave, you know, that was nice of you, Ricky. That was nice, okay? But, you know, Tara had got it for the win. No, I didn't know. It was a problem, baby. It was a problem. Okay, I was crying. Okay? Now, Greenbee's going to say, take heed, couldn't wait 20 minutes. I could listen. The nightfall was a problem. You know, when something chased you all around the room, okay? When something chase you all around the room, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? No, nightfall was a problem, damn it. Okay? Nightfall was a problem. Okay? And that's how I know you like that song, Keith Sweat. Now, Tara, now you see how you start trouble with me? We're from the same hometown, Tara. Damn, Tara, that's wrong now. Oh, my God. Now, let me see. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Listen. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this one right here. Because this is nasty. Okay, I want you to hear this. Check this out.
And then build cases on the pieces that they listen to. They don't listen to the whole thing.
Ain't this...
Women parse out pieces of conversations and then build cases on the pieces that they listen to. They don't listen to the whole thing.
Ain't this the truth? Now, we know this isn't all women, but in a lot of situations, this is how they roll. They will listen to the conversation just to hear the little part that they can pull out of it, and then they'll build their whole story, a whole thing around that one little part. And as the man, we're sitting there like, well, did you hear the rest of it? What about the other 15 minutes I talked about? You only talking about 30 seconds. Again, I know this isn't all women, but this is something y'all gotta stop doing, man. Because it makes it hard for us to want to have a conversation with you. Because in the back of our heads, we're thinking, what little piece is she gonna pull out of this and focus on? We don't know. This is why when y'all ask us how was our day, we give y'all the bare minimum. Because we know if we go too far, she's gonna pull something out of it. And now we talking about the girl at Starbucks. We don't want to deal with that, okay? Now, when it comes to men listening to women, we would never do to you what y'all do to us. We just don't listen to anything y'all say. We ignore the whole conversation. We'll just nod our head, say that's crazy, I can't believe she did that, and going about our day. At least we're consistently ignoring you. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. Can't we work together?
Women.
He said, can we work together? Oh my God. Now, green beans, I saw what you put in here. Okay? Green beans gonna say, take heed as holding bro hostage. Now, question, y'all. Okay? Question. Do you think I'm holding my king hostage? Anybody put it in the chat. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Do you think I'm holding him hostage? Okay, because green beans starting trouble. Okay? Do you think I'm holding him hostage? Or does he like it here, green beans? Huh? Now, Ricky, why? Why? I'm not holding him hostage. I'm not. Okay? Okay? Now Hebrew is starting trouble. He gonna say, that's a loaded question. What do you mean? Steven said he loves it, though. What? Steven's holding him hostage, Steven? Oh, my God. Okay, so Kev said he happy to be there. He loves it. Henry said, yes, he loves it. Ricky said, Ricky, you wrong. Being a hostage is not necessarily a bad thing, David said. Oh my God, Green Bean's gonna say, pray for bro. Oh, that's wrong. Now, and Quincy gonna say, let my people go. Oh my goodness. Miss Straight Up No Chaser gonna say, I would like to see King vote. Oh, that's not, okay, on his day off, we gonna bring this question up again. On his day off, when he get off again, we gonna bring this question up, okay? Because I don't believe I'm holding him hostage, okay? I don't believe I'm holding him hostage, okay? Because I cook and I clean, okay? And I like to give him this pussy, okay? And you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm holding him hostage, and I'm obedient, okay? I'm obedient. Don't start no trouble with me, okay? Okay, don't start trouble with me. I don't think I'm holding him hostage, okay? All right? Because he like to be around me, okay? Because if a man don't like to be around you, they going to find other things to do, okay? Now, Ricky said, you done worn him down and he can't even fight it. What? Ricky, see, I thought we was cool, Ricky. I thought we was cool, okay? I thought we was cool. Now, Sister 1973 said, yeah, gang, recognize gang, baby, okay? Baby. Now, Walker say, okay, tell us this. If he tries to leave, take heed, what will you do? I'm gonna fall out in front of the door. Yes, I don't know. You know, I'm not one of y'all women that be like, I don't need my husband. I'm not one of those. Okay, I'm gonna fall out in front of the door and fall out by the car. I'm gonna fall out in the street. I want the neighbors to see and everything. So I don't know. I don't know if that's him being a hostage. Okay, I don't know if that's him being a hostage, but I'm gonna fall out. Okay, because I love my husband. I don't, you know. Okay. Okay, Walker said he ain't going nowhere. Walker, you don't know. Okay, then Miss Straight Up No Chaser gonna say that he's a hostage. What kind of nonsense? And Quincy gonna say Walmart is racist. Yes, I'm gonna fall out just like that. Like the lady in Walmart that she was screaming, Walmart is racist. And Walmart is my favorite place. Oh my goodness. Ricky says she can't even imagine it. I can't imagine leaving mine. I love my old lady. Y'all can keep that bullshit. I know that's right, Ricky, because I know damn sure ain't nothing out here. I know for damn sure ain't nothing out here. Okay? Y'all got too many problems. Now, what this man just said, this content creator, he said that we selective, you know, we have selective hearing. He's right. Even as old as I am and as long as I've been married, I have selective hearing too. You know what my king does? And sometimes he got to talk to me like a baby sometimes. Like if he said something and then I come out and I say something else, he'll say, that's not what I said. Let's do it one more time. Okay? And then he'll go into it and he'll ask me, he'll do it piece by piece. Ain't this messed up? This is messed up. I know I make this man head hurt. Okay? This is messed up. Because sometimes he got to go back into it again and say, this is what I said. Now repeat what I said. Okay? And then I got to go and repeat what he said. Then he'll go to the next one and say, this is what I said. Now repeat what I said. Okay? Then I'll repeat what he said. And he'll say, did you understand? Okay? And then I'll say, repeat that one more time, the first part. I know I'll piss him off. I know he'd be like, this is some, I'm just, you know what? And then he done got to the point that he does this. Listen, I know I'm a problem. But I'm his problem. Okay? I'm not nobody else's problem. Okay? I know that I'm a problem. But I'm his problem. Okay? So this is what he does. Okay? Yes, honey. This is what he does. He'll go like this. This is what I need you to do. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. And get it done by the time I get home. And I have it done. And that's how we work out. That's how we've been doing for years. Okay? Okay? Yes, that's how we go. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's right. Now, Ricky said I do the same thing too. Sometimes it got to happen like that because I'm going to share with you why. Sometimes us women, we only hear certain things. Like he'll have a whole thing of what he's trying to say. But one thing he said that triggered you, you focus on that one thing. And so the rest of the conversation just flew right out the window. Okay? So my king got this certain way he talked to me, and that's how it go. That's why I told y'all I'm a nightmare for anybody else. Okay? I will be a nightmare for anybody else, okay? Because this man know that I'm a nightmare. He knows that. So at least he knows that's something wrong with me in advance. So now if he say this, what I need you to do, we fine. Mm-hmm. Now Ricky said it's just how most women process information. Because we only hear certain parts. And if the conversation is triggering, We only hear the part we think that's the problem. And then we start going crazy on the part we think that's the problem, and that was not the thing he was talking about. Some men have it hard, okay? Y'all pray for my husband. Pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him, y'all, okay? Pray for him, okay? Pray for him because he in trouble, okay? Now, listen. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate all the donations today. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for taking time to come see about me today. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Also, donate to the channel if you can. Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat is available if you like the content, okay? Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmrexfashion.com. Okay? And we have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. That is in my bio as well if you want to shop with us. Also, if you want to shop merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. Ricky, thank you, sir. You will see shop or store. And we got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, and baby clothes in YouTube, okay? So come check it out. See if you like anything. Now, I'm done clowning with y'all today. I'm done clowning with y'all. I know I'm a mess. I know I'm a mess, okay? I know I'm a mess. All right? I'm not denying that I'm a problem, okay? But I'm a problem for my king, and I'm a problem for y'all, all my regulars. I'm a problem for y'all, too, okay? Now, Steven said, check your Cash App. I did, Steven. I had checked it already. Let me see. 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 Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Steven, thank you. Thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. I appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Steven. I thought I missed something else. Thank you. I appreciate you. One more time for the crowd in the back, baby. One more time. Now, be advised, I'm only buying shiny things, okay? I want you to understand that, okay? Y'all know I like shiny things. That's why y'all always seeing me here with some new jewelry, okay? Okay? And all the stuff that I had gotten new with the little rhinestones and stuff, that was the last time y'all bought me something for my birthday, okay? So that's I'm letting you know, okay? I don't want to lie to you, okay? I don't want to lie to you and tell you that I had did something positive with it. I did not. I brought shiny things. That's what I like, okay? That's what I like. Don't be mad with me. Don't be mad with me. But I appreciate all the donations, though, okay? I like shiny things. Now, when I get my AdSense stuff, my king don't let me do nonsense with that. You know, my king he don't play with money, okay? But when I get, the Cash App, y'all, okay? Okay? Listen, when I get the Cash App, y'all, it's the shiny things. Okay? I like shiny things. Okay? Don't get mad with me. And listen, also, I will go and do my, my raggedy hair ties, okay? Because they said my hair ties are raggedy, okay? That's the word on the street, baby. Okay? That's the word on the street, that I got raggedy hair ties. And y'all know I love my hair ties, okay? All right? Now, I just want to inform you about that, okay? I just want to inform you about that. I'm buying all shiny stuff, okay? If you donate to the Cash App, it's all shiny stuff, okay? All right? I don't want you to feel offended and say, that's all Take Heed does. That's what it is. I want to let you know in advance, okay? So you helping me get shiny stuff, okay? That's what you're doing. When you send the Cash App, I ain't doing nothing else. But going to buy some shiny stuff. I'm done. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Okay? Now we're going to go out with Joy Teller. This is the new song. This is the meme for Joy Teller all over social media. Baby, you was passing that pussy around like the collection plate, honey. And everybody talking about it. Now, allegedly, okay, I don't want to get sued. But here we go. This her song, y'all.
Do you feel joy? Say joy.
Joy.
Joy. Amen. Don't be ashamed to call his name. Only God can give that woman the kind of joy she has right now. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord.
That's nasty. That's nasty, y'all.
Yeah. Do you feel joy? Say joy.
Joy.
Joy. Amen.
I gotta stop for 1 minute because the vote came in. Should Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, resign? 77 said yes, and 22% said no. Okay, had 231 votes. Thank you to everybody who voted. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Crystal said, listen that gospel music. Listen, they. This is terrible. Y'all doing some horrible memes about this woman. The internet is undefeated, honey. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Call his name. Yes, Lord. Only God can give that woman the kind of joy she has right now. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord.